Alright, welcome back. Doing another run on Magicraft today and see if we can't find a fun new combo using the soul set today. And alongside the soul set we have also unlocked the utility spell pack, which includes the rune hammer, the prism core, and the spell modification fool. So if we can get our hands on those, it should make for some pretty interesting times. I'm going to be coming in on nightmare mode again and see if we can't build something interesting. And start out by double checking. Yeah, we've got some good spells removed at the moment, just to make our run a little bit easier. Now, the whole purpose of this is you get extra wands, and not only do you get these extra wands, but they all come with 1 spirit plus on them, which makes for a pretty good run if you're looking to sit back and let your wands do the work for you. Now I'm hoping with these extra wands we should be able to sink in a lot of damage towards the end of the game. Now, what those spells are going to look like, I don't know. But starting out with a Prospector's Pick is an amazing start. So let's keep on going, grabbing some more relics that will hopefully shape our run as we move forward. And even with these 3 doing butterflies, we should end up with a very easy start. Ooh, spell cooldowns, castings, and scatter when stationary. Or Ember Heart for a bit of damage around us. Now ideally what we want is the Rogue's Cloak, but we'll have to wait and see if we can get our hands on that. And we'll go for health on this one here. Just boost up our max, ready for the relic room later. And hopefully clear out a lot of this with ease. Now we're going to clear out these as well, because they're going to give a chance for gold. Very small chance, but every little's going to help as we go forward. So we're still boosting that max health. And our wands are going at it. What I'm hoping for is a couple of nice combinations, maybe a mixed lot, and a chance to try out those new spells. Both the rune hammer and the rune stone are quite amazing for what we want. Got a nice laser that will fire off quite quickly, and a hand of Cthulhu for some map-wide damage as well. Just in the chance of reducing the cooldown on that one. We'll double up on the butterflies. No, eventually we will combine those. Just gotta clear away and let our spells do the work. Not bad at all. And we come in with our first wand. And reducing the cost of all of our other wands is ideal. As you can see, that wand has also been applied with the 1 Spirit Plus. That's going to happen to every wand that we get. So we've got no control over the wands ourselves on this run. Refresh Potion is going to be great for the Blood Relic room at the end of this run. Gives us an added chance to get what we're after. allow the butterflies to clear the room alongside the tentacles and the lasers. And nice and easy. It's got to be the Prospector's pick. If we can get that running properly, we can massively boost our damage as we head further on. Along with a Tree Spirit Pendant. All for the cost of 10 health. Now we just allow all of these ones to do their work. We're going to have to move around so they can reach. There we are. Now getting a Cloud Piercer should help out as well. Meaning all of our spells can now travel through walls. Now, I might as well take these relic rooms whilst they're here. The last couple of runs I've done, they have been few and far between when it comes to relics. But hopefully, we will see a change in that now. Not my favourite room. Especially with those enemies bundled together. I'll tell you what, we're going to go for the Resilient Physique. That'll massively boost our damage, but also increase the amount of damage that we take by 70%. And the hope is combining the Prospector's pick alongside that, we should come up with a fairly good combination later for boosting our damage. Let's try and get our hands on some more spells again. And nice easy room clears. Prospector's Gloves, not bad at all. Extra chance to gain coins upon enemy death. So we wanted to get a hold of that potion. Now let's pick up a Arcane Explosion there as well. If we get our hands on a duet, that will go really nicely with the butterflies. And clearing rooms like this should be no trouble at all. And we get a nice side room here as well. That will hopefully give us a plus spell of some kind. With the Invisible Maze. Just got to move slowly through this to make sure you don't hit the sides. I was hoping for a nice straightforward run there. Okay, so we're actually going to switch out those lasers, and we're going to grab a hold of our multi-shot for this one here. Now, hopefully sink in some extra damage whilst we're up against this boss. And we'll use the Petrification Potion whilst we're in there, just to ensure we get our relic room. Health's not particularly high, but it should be plenty for what we need. Man, it didn't even look like I needed that potion. But better safe than sorry. Let's see what we get. Aquaflow Staff or Sorcerer's Oath. Now, I quite like the idea of having the Sorcerer's Oath for the increased mana regen across all my wands. Okay, and we actually have a lot of very nice options here. Unfortunately, I won't be able to use the reroll potion. Unless I want to get rid of the reboot key. having the merchant's bauble is a great way to earn a lot of extra money. Being able to pick between 6 potions every shop you come across. That'd be a great way to increase the amount of damage you're doing with the prospector's pick. So I think I'm going to risk picking up that, and just to see what we get. Prospector's vest as well, along with the replica gloves. Alright, we're going to go very low on health, but it's going to make for a very interesting run later, as long as we survive. So we're looking for max health as soon as possible. But we will start off with picking up spells for now. And we'll be very careful in these rooms, because these maggots drop a lot of projectiles when they get popped. We can't risk taking unnecessary hits right now. Let's pick up a tranquil and that. And let's take a butterfly off of there for now. We're gonna serial storm that one and put in our tranquil bloom just so it fires off a bit more often, because that is going to drain mana very quickly. And hopefully we'll get a chance to remove some curses as we head through as well. There we are. Slowly clearing the room. See the storms doing their work there. An awakening potion is going to be good later on as well. Alright, Seed of Greed. And we lose a little bit of health regen, but it will boost our max as we travel through, which is definitely going to be needed. There we go. And some extra regen as well of a Merlin's robes there. So we're going to come in on that health again. Seed of Greed has got to be coming pretty close to full now. And just let our butterflies get around the room and clear it all out. There we go, Seed of Greed is maxed out. Nice coin room. And that should heal us up quite nicely. Just allow them to come towards me. There we go. And then let's stick with our... We're still doing enough damage, so we'll keep on boosting our health for the time being. And just keep on tearing through these rooms as we go. There we go. Permanently increase our mana regen. That is lovely. And we do have healing belts, so taking potions is going to be a big bonus to us as well. Just slowly clear all of these out as we go. Now, let's see. Pick up an echo and a time duration. So I can switch around these. So we echo tentacles off of butterflies and we put in lasers down the bottom. Also applying some time duration to our split butterflies. Sorry, multicast butterflies, rather. There we are. Absolutely flying through these bosses. I will pick up the reservoir and the essence of soul in case we get, well, not in case we get, we can switch these over and apply the essence of soul to this one here. Do we have any relics we'd like to re-roll now? None that I can see, actually. Now that we have got our benefit out of Seed of Greed, we'll re-roll that one. We keep the health, and now we have some added crit damage. And clearing the room in record speeds. All with butterflies. Right, reducing cooldown scatters. We're going to go with the 4-leaf clover for the dodge chance going forward. Now, do we make use of our shops or carry on picking up relics? I think we've got to go with the relics. They're providing us with so many benefits right now. We can build those up a bit further by the end of this section. That'll be perfect. Just going to be careful because we're going to want to be able to get our hands on some shield by the end of this as well. Controlling the wands won't do much. Immunity to slow effects, whilst a boost in movement speed, although small, is definitely good. Take our side room, and we want yellow, yellow, blue, red. Yellow, yellow, blue, red, and a butterfly plus. Okay, so we'll switch that with our split butterfly, and we will echo those there instead of lasers. And just let them flood the room, absolutely destroying everything in their path. Make sure we stay clear out of the way of those bombs. Heal up with our coins. And come and investigate this side room here. Unfortunately, we don't have any of those, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 1, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 4. Right, 3, 3, 3, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, 1, 3, 3. Another magic reservoir plus. Okay, that should make for quite an interesting thing later. If we can get hold of the wand that allows you to take mana from other wands, then that should pair up quite nicely. I'll keep on boosting the health in here. We're just shy of 200, so we're sitting on fairly good health. But the hope is to pick up a few blood relics at the end of this, so we want to make sure we've got plenty to spare. And now we get our spells. And with the amount of butterflies that we're putting out across all of our wands, it should be fairly good to just sit back and let them do their work. Now, if we pick up our hover and our laser, we can apply hover to well, not sure if there's anything we want to apply hover to at the moment, at least not with the current wand layout we've got. But we will definitely keep a hold of it, as with the amount of butterflies that we put out across the wands, hover could make for a fairly amazing spell adjustment. Right, let's increase our chance of getting coins. Looks as though we're still picking up some relics for the time being. And we can convert health into shield, ready for when the boss is here, to guarantee that we get our relic room. Now wait for all of these projectiles to clear out. And we're going to go with Ember Heart. Well, we've got a chance, keep on building up these spells. And just allow these ghosts to walk straight into the path of all our damage. Another Chaos Potion. Now we'll try and hold on to that until we come across a statue that we can clear them off of. Let's take our damage boost and our force cooldown. We will run with a damage boost on this top one here. And coming into the boss. So we're going to want to convert health into shield. And then come straight through into our boss fight. And we'll drink this potion here. That's phase 1 of the boss down. Second phase should clear out very quickly as well. And easy kill. Took one hit there from walking straight into his path, but luckily we had the shield to protect us. Ooh, okay. Shapeshifter, a massive amount of crit rate, or Excalibur, which can bounce back enemy projectiles, and that does count whilst it is hovering around us. Now let's switch these over. So I should be able to use the massive mana store that it's got, along with hover. And we will keep the butterflies going for the time being. I'll put on a forced cooldown just to let them fire off a bit faster. Now, Blood Key to guarantee the room. Soulbone Mantle. A shield point for every 3 enemies killed. That could be a massive help going forward. Extra selection of spell. I think we go with a Soulbone Mantle. Unfortunately, doesn't look like we've got our enchanted coin in here. So we will just keep on moving. And into the passageway. And even in these rooms, we should get quite easy clears. In fact, we also get a purification potion, which we're never going to be using. So that is too much of a sacrifice. But we will still visit these side rooms. And hope for the best. It's just though. One hit's not too bad. A lightning dash. That could make for some pretty interesting bits and pieces that we could do. If we got a boundary stone move along with a lightning dash. Let's see if we can pick something up from the spell room to work with that. Still nice easy room clears. Unfortunately, with the amount of relics we picked up, we didn't see anything in the way of the rogue's cloak. But this is going to be the area where we really kind of fine-tune our spells and see if we can boost our damage up further. So we're going to hope for some shops as well as we go forward. There's the boundary stone move that I was after, along with a prism core. I can show what that prism core does now as well. So we're going to take off these two here. And if I put on the prism core, not that I can see it, but normally that would float around and deal damage based on that. But what I want is a boundary stone move, a butterfly, and we put a hold up there. You'll notice when we come into this next room and pick up another relic, it will fly off and spew out ridiculous amounts of butterflies. And with butterflies having that innate homing ability as well, it's going to absolutely fill the room with damage going everywhere. None of these are really what I want, but Elven Ears is the only one that isn't going to give me a negative effect. So we'll just carry on sitting back and letting them do their thing. Finally have a holy water there. That will remove one of our curses. And let's pick up our coins and our relic. Which I honestly reckon Berserk is going to be our best chance. If we get on low health later on, that'll be a nice damage boost for us. And I don't believe it counts your shield towards health. So long as I am keeping the shield up but reducing my health total, we could stay in Berserk mode. But that's going to be quite difficult to do, healing off of coins. Speaking of healing off points, another level into the Prospector's Pick, increasing our damage yet again. Before we head into the final bosses, I'll show just how much damage is being increased by that Prospector's Pick. Now, unfortunately, our money totals stayed quite low across this one, but hopefully it will still be quite a significant increase. I'm actually going to run to the shop on this one now and hope for things like this one here, Wealth Potion. It removes 5 curses, body size, ultimate potion, which actually isn't too bad, and another chaos potion. We could run quite a risky game here. We'll pick up our wealth potion first. I'm actually going to leave a lot of these on the floor. And we will pick up our ultimate potion. Reduce our current HP down to 1. Now steadily climb. We'll keep a conversion potion. And in hopes that this chaos potion will give us enough curses. Not quite. But hopefully this one down here will give us 2 more. 3, but better than nothing. We will come in, take our Tears of the Goddess, and have nothing happen other than a small increase to our health. So the question is, what have we got? Reduced damage, spell recoil, movement speed, more recoil, periodically teleports me, and lose 2 HP. Not ideal. Okay, so we have actually got our hands on the energized orb. So I'm going to sacrifice one of our wands purely to get a hold of an added bonus onto how much mana we've got to spend on all of these other ones. Now, let's see if we can't find something that's going to help us out here. So another boundary stone move, which we're going to pair up with our wand down here instead of hover. That'll be twice the amount of butterflies going out as it flies off around the room. And you'll notice as we come in here, the sheer amount of damage that is sinking in. All we need is a couple more modifiers and we can really ramp this up. There we go. Try and stay out of the line of fire there. And hopefully this is where we pick up our extra damage on these spells. Unfortunately not. I will go for the 2 slime crystal pluses though, in the hopes that I can eventually upgrade them and then change them into something else later down the line. We are going to remove the Hand of Cthulhu now. And we are going to double down on getting these butterflies out, along with our hold, and keep them on the map as we go, and reduce the cooldown on that one there. Now hopefully we will find a statue that I can clear out some of these curses on. until then, we're going to have to suffer through with that damage decrease and increased recoil. Let's increase our range, and we will take hold of the condensed water bubble. We've got plenty of health as it is, and there's our statue that we wanted. So we will let this clear out the room. I'll hold off on picking up any more of these coins, just so I can heal up after I dump a bunch of health into the statue. There we are. And sink our health in. Clearing out 4 of our 6. And let's increase our radius. And then heal up off of the coins on the floor. Then we're going to come back into the shop in the hopes that we can pick up some more potions thanks to our relic. Permanently increasing our regen is definitely going to be a good one. Deducts health for coins. Temporary shield. Permanent movement speed. We're going to take the sacrificial and our emergency potion. And we're going to leave behind the purification potion because that is just too deadly. Don't want to be going anywhere near that one. Let's clear out these pots here. Let's see if there's anything else that takes our interest. Now, sacrificial is definitely going to be one that we want to do. In fact, we will do that now. And we're going to heal our health back straight away. Okay, let's see if we can't find anything more beneficial. Now, the Sword of Judgment is definitely something that catches my interest. Being around the same mana cost as the butterflies. But without as much cooldown. This would work well in place of my butterflies on our movement spell. And I've seen it happen before. It can put out a lot of damage very quickly. I think we are going to pick up our Sword of Judgment there. We're going to switch out our butterflies. So now you'll see that the Sword of Judgment start picking up around the wand there. And once our Lightning Dash Plus goes off, that'll put out a lot more damage. Now we could pick up the ones that we've got here, just to give us a bit of a added boost. Not the collector's stuff. But things like the Frozen Touch, or the Kingdom's Guardian, which is 2 different types of attack that I can do. So I'm actually going to grab a hold of that one. We're going to make sure that we've got our butterfly there. And that is going to be... Oh, no, okay, so, unfortunately because of our one spirit, it's not counting as standing still, so it's not going to generate anything for us. I'll keep a hold of it, because it may be that when it's firing in the next rooms, that it can send something off. But until then, I could apply this up here. and gain myself a lot of extra slots. So now I can augment all of my Sword of Judgments. So we can apply our slime crystals, our range upgrades, and our... I think that's probably about all we need on it at the moment. And then we can carry on through our rooms. And you'll notice the sword's going off quite rapidly as it flies around the room. It is an absolutely amazing combo. Came across it the other day, and anytime I get the chance to use it, I'm definitely going to be using it. The sheer build-up is immense. And the damage it can sink in as it goes round. Both in hitting with the lightning dash and the Sword of Judgment at the same time. I'll pick up our force cooldowns for now. And who knows, I might actually be able to get my hands on the rogue's cloak so I can turn invisible and allow my wands to do their work without worrying about enemies coming after me. That would make for a very nice combo. But unfortunately, it doesn't look like I'm getting that chance. We'll go with the sprites for the time being. Not quite as good as having a dodge, but still a great benefit. And what we're going to do is actually going to bring our sound effects down a little bit, because that is quite a lot. And we don't want quite that much damage going through. Oop. There we are. Much better. We'll just let this clear out the rooms as we travel through. And some added shield as we travel through the doors as well. And we'll use our conversion potion before heading into the boss room. Now this little room here, before going in, counts as the same room, so temporary potions won't disappear as you travel through. And we'll just let all of these shots go out. Now, unfortunately, we're picking up curses left, right and centre. And that is fine. Not bad at all. Should make sure that I've got this all open. Another chaotic core and some more ancient blood for us. Now the condensed star marrow. It's got to be our next one to pick up for sure. And that is going to be for every spell cast, and we are casting a lot of spells. Let's carry on getting these butterflies out. Nice low cost flood the screen with as much damage as we can as we go. And granting access to all doors and chests going forward. As we head into the Abyss of Antiquity. Carry on building our coins as we go. Boosting up that damage as much as we can. So we've got some invincibility as well. And we'll carry on building up our coins for the time being. There we are. There we go. Now we're actually going to go for the shop instead now. Permanently alters body size, refresh, remove a curse, remove all curses, removes 5 different curses. Oh, we were so close. We will take the refresh. And we will take the invincibility. And we will actually use our illusion now, just for the bonuses. Take the Tears of the Goddess and refresh these last few potions. Discount and doubling up potion. It is definitely worth leaving behind those. We will take the invincibility and take this one for our added bonuses. And we've got some poison. Along with chain lightning. Lots of great extra damage there. Along with another boundary stone move. So we're going to apply the move there. We will put our lightning down here. Along with our poison. And anything else catching our interest here. Take a hold of that. Every time we take damage, simultaneous casting, nothing really catching my eye. We are dealing plenty of damage as it is, so I am not worried in the slightest. Just got to keep on the move as it is now. Unfortunately, we still don't have that rogue's cloak. And let's keep it moving. These rooms are great for building up shield because that has a lot of enemies that are just being wiped out as we go. And there we are. Right, we can either upgrade our chance of getting coin drops off enemies or a random relic that we hold. Okay, as an increase to our crit damage, which I am fine with. We have quite a good crit chance on our swords. we keep on moving. Damage will keep going in. And we'll get what we want. There we are. And we've got one of our other new spells. Spell Boost Full. Now we'll pick up our Mimicry Cube to go with it. Now, we apply Full to our swords. And we can remove our range bonus. Use our Mimicry Cube to increase how many swords we produce. And we will apply our range bonus down here. Here we go. This is more like it. Tears of the Goddess. We no longer have curses. I won't even bother touching those other chests. Unless damage taken, damage, scatter. Nope, I think we are quite alright with what we've got. Looks like we are getting quite a nice combo going. Now that these swords are being spread around the map. And now I've got to remove that. Let's increase our treant's shoulder pauldrons. And on to our next boss. Skeletal Centaur. There we are. That's some fairly good dodging. Not bad at all. Right, charge mode and lightning dash. Oh, that is going to be difficult. I can switch our damage out to be somewhere else and increase the amount of swords we put out. I think we do. Pop this down here. Pop this here. There we are. And we will go for extra health at this point. There we are, plenty of damage. Not bad at all. Now, straight through to our shop. Get rid of those so we're not firing off shots constantly. Another ultimate potion. Refreshes. Shields and curses and all the like. Let's boost our max health like that as well. character's shield. Absolutely. That's an extra 60 shield for me. And we will take a hold of the refresh. And see if there's anything that we want to get whilst we're in here. Now, I could upgrade my wands. I could pick up some multicast. Lasers, shields, sword of judgments, lightless. Nothing's really piquing my interest all that much. So we will carry on. Here we are. Right, let's just let them clear out the room. Now, it does seem like the swords are doing most of the work right now. There we are. Oh, now that's problematic. Arcane barrier. Now, does arcane barrier work whilst it is on these swords? Unfortunately, I can't use it on this one. 291, 398, but is that because of that? It is. So let's say I move all of these over. And apply my arcane barrier. Now, is that arcane barrier actually providing me with what I need? No, let's apply the damage there. Remove this off. And apply this here. Now, I don't know if that is going to work or not. And I don't know whether arcane barrier is capable of taking hits. Though it looks like it is. Okay. That is interesting. I can build something off that. Right, okay. What? I'm actually going to get rid of our invincibility potion on this one. Now that we've got our arcane barrier, along with the amount of shield we gain, I'm feeling fairly confident. We are dealing plenty of damage as it is. Our arcane barrier soaked up a lot of that damage for us. Saves us from removing points on the shield. And we're going to take an increased dodge chance as well. Added accelerators, not a problem. And we're coming to the shop yet again. Now, the question is... I think we keep the MP regen. We'll keep that, so it'd be switching out our sword. If we were to change ones right now. Discount potion. Randomly upgrading a relic, we're definitely going to do. That was the prospector's pick. We can reset a relic. Body size, mana, discounts. And shield. I think we take our relic reset. And want to change. Soulbone mantle we want to keep. Prospector's glove we want to keep. Titan's pauldrons. Don't think we need. Casket of Souls is plenty good enough for us. Yeah, we're going to re-roll these. Go. There we go, 30%. So now we just need to get ourselves back up to full HP. Is there anything in here that catches our eye? Not that I can see. So we will carry on. After taking that charge node. To decrease mana on that one. There we are. Into our coin room. Four MP on enemy death. Not bad at all. And keep it going. There we are. Now it feels as though our damage has dropped off slightly. But we will keep going all the same. It doesn't feel as though I'll be doing quite enough for some of the bosses later on, so we'll have a tinker with what we've got going on there. There we are, room cleared. Chaos potions. We're going to stay away from that. And side room. I have never done this puzzle before. Okay, so it's all got to be drawn in one. Nope. Nope. There we are. Yeah, that was a close one. And we get a core of flame. And I do wish I had a bit more space for that. Getting these boundary stones going would have been absolutely amazing. I'm not sure if split is actually doing anything for us there. And if we're removing that, we might as well switch out to core of flame swords. I think full is still beneficial though. So let's come in and hope for the best. Us versus the Abyssal Lord. Oh, that is a new attack. Not had to deal with that before. There we are. Comboing attacks on me. There we are. He went down surprisingly easily. And we get our new wand. Plus 8 for every wand. I think we replace 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. Oh, this is going to be a difficult choice. I think the mana cost for all spells. And that will increase our regen for all wands. Now, what would we like to do for this one? Supply splits, forced cooldowns, charge plus, and an acceleration. And for our final set of blood relics, extra summons don't interest me, extra doors, not particularly interesting. But the hourglass. The hourglass could be useful. I'll take a discount on it. And we will carry on into our final chapter, the Ancient Throne. Now we are ready. We're going to go for a shop. And that's going to be hyperplasia, which is permanently increased damage and petrification. Now what we're going to do is we're going to drop our sacrificial. And we're going to use our duplications. That'll put me all the way back up to max health. And boost our damage by quite a chunk. Now we're going to want to try and permanently increase. Right, didn't get it on that one. Did get it on that one. And so these will come in for our boss fights. Cora Thunders. Boundary Stone Time. We will take our Magic Reservoir to come down here. So that's up to 476. The only other thing that I'd really be looking for would be a Capacity Stone. And there it is. Come down here, drop in our Capacity Stone, along with this, and that is a bigger boost for us. And not only that, but we can move our Mimicry Cube over and give it even more. There we are. Now let's come in and get this going. These attack patterns are really going for it today. I don't normally feel quite as aggressive as this, but we're getting there. Slowly clearing out the room. Plenty of health. Keep out the way of these lasers. There we are. Not bad at all. Get some added coins. And a new relic. Let's increase our dodge chance whilst we can. And coming in to the Thunder Beast. Okay, keep the damage on him. Oh, that was a bit of a spike there. Right, keep it going, buddy, keep it going. Right, we've almost got him. And that is our second boss down. More coins. And let's go with our Guardian Sprite level 2. More added defense. Next up is Pale Wings. There we are, just got to keep out of his way. Right, so that's phase 2. Alright, let him keep the damage on him. Ooh, that took a massive chunk out of our mana shield. There we go. Nothing really on the spells catching my interest. And just in the off chance, we'll take the relic to reroll. The only thing we'll be really looking for is something to increase our mana. Relic cubes aren't going to do much for me. Unless I had multiple. Well, I suppose I could always add in an extra capacity stone. I'll take a hold of it just in case. And then check on our potions. We've got another duplication, generate shields, permanently increase our damage, we're definitely doing that one. Hyperplasia, 2 potions, invincibility and chance to increase our MP, which we did. Another petrification's also good. There we are. Let's take the invisibility potion for now. And head through to find the apostle. Yeah, I've got to be careful of his shots as they come in. Plenty of damage. There we are, slip under those. And keep it going. A lovely big hit to our mana shield, but that's regenning its way up. Okay, come on. We're nearly there. There we go. Right, so let's get our health boost and let's increase the crit rate by 10% on all damage types. Higher chance for crits is definitely going to be a good choice. Saber and Buddy. Coming towards the end of our boss rush. There we go. Yeah, let's just keep it moving. Having 2 enemies to dodge isn't particularly fun, but we're going to get it done. Now, with Buddy being up close melee damage and Saber being long range, could be really careful about monitoring both attacks. But Buddy is just about to be killed off, leaving Saber to take the brunt of the damage alone now. And that is another boss cleared. Right, let's take a refresh. Oh, I guess we'll go with extra damage there. Precise shot and accelerator. Not that they're going to do much for me now. Precise shot there and accelerator there. And I think we are good to go. Into the Worm Nest Legion. Now, this isn't one single boss, but rather a collection of enemies. Yeah, these are going to slowly build up. Drop myself back in through the center here. And we're about to hit phase 2 of the boss, which is going to bring in the main big bad guy. But he is going to keep damage coming on us through all of his minions as well. So we're going to have to clear everything out as we go. My only goal right now is to keep on moving so that we don't get hit. And slowly but surely we're going to take his health down. But when the room is as large as it is, having our swords popping up in places we don't want is not ideal. Yeah, damage sat up here doing nothing. Same with down here as well. But we are almost there. There we go. Our next relic. 20% increase in all damage, please. And a final shop before the last boss. We don't have any lost HP. Removes curses. Increase crit rates. Yes, please. Increase spell damage by 10%. Yes, please. And we'll take the shield potion in case we need it. But I'm going to go in with petrifications at the ready. Magic reservoir, absolutely. Cast. Move. And that's okay. What we're going to do is we're going to come down here. We'll take out one of these. Drop this back. Put in our mimic cube. Bring it forward. Bring it forward. Bring it forward. And so let's bring back down our mimic cubes and this here. Right, so I think that is as good as it's going to get for keeping damage off our backs. Into the final boss. And this is what it's all been for. The Endless Devourer. Yeah. We're going to use our petrification potions. Let them sink in damage over the 30 seconds that we're locked in place. Now, the hope is he should stick by us and take quite a few hits. We've done just over a third of his health bar whilst we've been locked in place. Let's keep that damage on him. He's going to enter phase 2 soon. Or rather, once we beat this health bar. Let's keep this going. Let's use the invincibility potion. 8 seconds for us to regen some mana on our shield. And let this damage sink in on him. Now we hit phase 2. And petrification potion for the time being. That's another 30 seconds where our spell should seek out and damage him. Not bad at all. Sinking in tons of damage. Still got 10 seconds remaining. And then it'll be all about keeping the damage off for the last little bit. There we are. Here he is. Coming in yet again. Taking some hits onto our mana shield, but that is fine, because he is dead. Not bad at all. Nothing but swords and butterflies. And that is got to be my first and probably best soul set run. But that is all we've got for now, I think. before we go, we'll have a little look at what we've got in terms of the next set of spells to unlock. We can get the spell lock ability and the advanced summoners set. Now we've already got boundary stones, so spell lock will mean that I can freeze some selections in our spells section for the next time I go into a spell room, and the advanced summoners pack will give me overload for increased damage. Soul Link, which I believe gives a portion of my health to any summoned creatures, and the Giant Troll, which I've been curious to try out. So we're going to go for a summoner's run next time round, and stick with getting the advanced summoners pack. But thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time.